So today I'll be describing one of these short excursions to the central part of Georgia in the United States. I was lucky to be there, and I was able to admire the mangroves and the Oconee Reservoir. It's on the Oconee Lake. So many questions that come into mind if you see that this place is loaded with mangroves. And what are these mangrove forests? They stabilize the coastline, they reduce the erosion from storm surges, currents, waves, and tides. The intricate root system, of course, of these mangroves also make these forests attractive to fish and other organisms seeking food and shelter from the predators. An often asked question is, why is this called a mangrove? Etymology of the English term mangroves can only be speculative and is disputed. The term may have come to English from Portuguese. That's how it came up. Now, if you look at the Lake Oconee is a reservoir. And I've always been advocating, I've always been advising that we have large chunk of mangroves where I live in Karachi in southern Pakistan. And they're absolutely amazing, but they have not been utilized. If you look at the Lake Oconee, it is a reservoir in central Georgia, United States, on the Oconee River near Greensboro and Taunton. It was created in 1979 when Georgia Power completed the construction of Wallace Dam on this Oconee River. Now, Lake Oconee runs through the Georgia's Morgan, Greene, and Putnam counties and is separated from its sister lake, Sinclair, by Wallace Dam. So what really happens? What is the hydrology? Lake Oconee serves as a reservoir for Georgia Power Company's Wallace hydroelectric plant. The lake has 374 miles of shoreline and it has been absolutely amazingly utilized. And the surface area is 19,000, almost like 20,000. It is formed by the Oconee River. Now, coming to housing, Lake Oconee is home to a number of golf communities. You see that there are a lot of golf courses, and that was one reason why I was there. And this includes the Reynolds Lake Oconee, Cusco Villa, and of course the Harbor Club. There are also senior living communities, as you can see, and they are so beautifully placed that my drone clips have shown them amazingly well, and I'm sure you will admire them as you go through this video. One needs to admire mangroves. They are so important and they are a huge source of protection. Let me do a little bit of Pakistan and mangroves. In Pakistan, mangroves are found along the coastline of Sindh, Balochistan. These mangroves are located along the delta of the river Indus in Sindh and is the largest mangrove forest in Pakistan. 600,000 hectares of mangroves that are surrounding the Indus Delta are thought to be the world's biggest dry climate mangrove. So all we need to do is that we need to maintain these mangroves and see that they are effective. If you look at the types of mangroves, there are three types of mangroves, of course. Black mangrove, white mangrove, and of course the buttonwood. So hope you have enjoyed these drone clips, and they really enlighten this enthralling area of central Georgia, Oconee Lake or Oconee Reservoir, and the beautifully laid down housing schemes along the mangroves. Do subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so as yet. Leave a little note or a comment, which will always be helpful for the next video. And of course, if you think this is worth it, strike the like icon. Thank you.